Hello, everybody. This is Casey here to do some readings tonight and some spiritual talk after. So, still recovering, still having problems with some clearing my throat. So, excuse me if I have to clear my throat or drink some water. Okay. Afra, Pinky, how are you both doing? I'm getting better and better every day. Hey, Tracy, how you doing tonight, hon? Okay. So, let me start a list. I just had a pen. Where'd it go? There. Just chilling. I thought I'd do it a little earlier today so we can get other people in too. I didn't think anybody'd be around. Tracy, how you feeling? Afra, you're the first one on the list. What's your question, hon? Afra, what's your question, hon? It's coming. Queen Monroe, how are you? Okay. Six. Chocolate covered rosé. Okay, I like that name. Yeah, energy's crazy. Energy's crazy. Yeah. Okay, so I do want to make a quick announcement. Because we hit over 1,000, we're going to have a party, but I'm not quite up to having a party yet. But when I do, I'll let you guys know ahead of time, and I will be giving away some full readings and stuff, okay? Okay, so Afra, I think you're going through, I think you've learned some major lessons, okay? I think that you are at the end of a cycle. You're just clearing out a lot of old energy and you're getting ready to start all over again. You're ready, so ready to start all over again, okay, hon? Now, you've been working on planting the seeds for what you want. You know, it takes a while. It takes a while for the seeds to grow, but don't give up. Have some patience. So you've asked for the things you want. So start giving gratitude for them as if you already have them. So, okay, if you're not going to be able to stick around for your reading, let me know. Okay. But you're looking for a safe place to keep your heart at this point in time, okay, hon? Definitely looking for a safe place to keep your heart. But I do think, okay, you do still have some stuff to clear out. I want you to start focusing how awesome you are. I want you to focus on the positive things in your life. Okay, hon, if have you ever seen the bubble technique? Okay, so the bubble technique is this. You bring your hands together until you feel a ball or heat or something in the middle of your hands. Any self doubt, any negativity, any negative statements people have told you, anger, frustration, anything like that, you put it in the bubble and you just bring your hands back and forth like this until it clears the energy. Okay? Awesome tool to use. Okay, hon? But I show that you're stuck in a mental prison. But this is a self made mental prison. Yeah, you're on the free list, Canary. Okay? So reframe your thinking. I want you to look for the good things. I want you to focus on the positive things in your life. Yeah, we call it the bubble technique. but put it all in there. I think you've come a long way, hon. Jane Smith. I think Jane's the last one. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Jane's the last one. Yeah, one of the other people was talking about the other night. Okay, so there's a video. If you look at my playlists and look under classes, no, it might be classes. I have a video in there on the bubble technique. Okay, hon. But this is okay. This is a self-made prison. You focusing on the negative. You worrying about things. Okay, this is all putting you into a mental prison. Her feet are not tied. She could stand up. She could. Her hands are not tied down. She could take the blindfold off at any time. Okay. And then she could see the swords and cut off the bindings on her hands and get up and walk away. This is a self-made prison. So start looking at how you're talking to yourself. Okay, hon? Yes. Yes. So give gratitude for all those lessons that you've learned. Okay, hon? Okay, now the judgment card is a call to awaken. Hi, Teardrops. How you doing, hon? Okay, this is a call to awaken, a call to pay attention to what's going on around you. Okay, there's some situations that might come back around, and this might be something that's coming up from the past. It could be a person or a situation coming back from the past. Okay, pay attention, look closely, take your time with it. Okay. And the Page of Pentacles talks about early beginnings of something. Yes, the more you focus on the gratitude for everything you have in your life, hon, okay? I tell everybody, ask for what you want one time. See it, feel it, visualize it, refine it, taste it, refine it again, release it to the universe, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be bad, hon, okay? And release it to the universe and then give gratitude for it as if you already have it every day. Okay. So I want you to go out and have fun. I want you to go out and live your life. I want you to take the time to smell the roses and see all the beauty that's around you, okay? Now, I do show that there might have been some arguments and disputes. Sometimes this card, I don't think it's I don't think it's a person that wants to hurt you, but there may have been some arguments and disputes. This can sometimes talk about heartache, okay? But a lot of times it's talking about arguments and disputes or separation by distance, but these things can be resolved if you take the time to really listen to what somebody has to say. Have a pesky little fly here. Okay, but take your time, hon. Everything looks good. You're moving forward. I just think that a few things may pop up, but you know what, hon? Keep it positive. You know, sit down and ask, what am I supposed to learn from this situation? Okay? Sometimes we just need to ask what we're supposed to learn, okay? I should have got a magazine. This little fly is kind of driving me nuts. Hold on, guys. Does that make sense, hon? Pinky, what's your question, hon? Teardrops always comes in. First thing she has to do is put up the bubble technique. I think she automatically puts it up when she comes in. Okay. Now, I can't ask what's going on with them. I can give you the energy that's between you two, hon. Okay? Okay, good. Because I can't do a reading for another person, what's going on with them, but I can give you the energy that's between you two, okay? It was a money situation. Okay, you know what, hon? Anything that pops up, just be calm and cool, because if you worry about it, if you react to it, then you're putting that out to the universe. You want more of that. So just reframe the thinking. Look at how far you've come, okay, hon? How did that come in with putting your family members in the bowl in the suitcase, Canary? Oh my gosh. All you can do is try. I think if you put a certain kind of vinegar down, the cats won't do that anymore, hon. You know, it might shift the energy. I don't know. I've never tried it for animals peeing on the curtains. But see, that's your call to awaken. Be aware of what's going on around you now, hon. Okay, Pinky Lee. You're welcome, hon. Okay, now I just put these in. Maybe I don't. Tell me if this one doesn't resonate, because I just put the cards back in different places. Okay, so Pinky, has there been some arguments? Has there been some disputes? Yes. So look at it this way too, Afra. If I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for? Okay. Focus on what you would wish for. Again, refine it, visualize it, refine it. When you think you have it where you want it, release it to the universe, okay? Yeah, that's why one of the reasons I kind of come on earlier tonight, Canary. Okay. Okay, so Pinky, has there been some arguments, disputes, maybe some heartache? This could also represent separation by distance. Again, okay. Um, I think this card, I feel like there's a lot of confusion of about around that's going on. Yeah, a lot of confusion that's going on around a lot of things. Okay, but yeah. Uh, so for one thing, throw it in the bubble that my tenant will not pay rent. Okay. I start clearing any opinions that you have around money. Okay. Uh, with the bubble technique, one of the things to clear is money is the root of all evil. It's better to give than it is to receive. Yeah. Um, Pinky, are you in the United States? Have you filed for that? Maybe you could file for that. Have her file for the reimbursement for rent, because they're complaining nobody is getting the money for rent because nobody's applying for it. Okay. But she actually moved since, yeah, the bubble. Okay. But, hon, I want you to get out of this prison. I want you to reframe your thinking process around money. I want you to reframe your thinking process around this person. Okay. I want you to put any anger and frustration that you have around this person, put it all in the bubble. Just try it, hon. Just start clearing any emotions, anything that pops up. It only takes a few seconds to clear things. But it's like you've got this bubble of energy around you that needs to be cleared, okay? But you know what, hon? I have the Eight of Pentacles. You've got lots of options. You've got lots of possibilities here. You know what, hon? Use your creativity, okay? And instead of trying to do 20 things at once, okay, instead of trying to do 20 things at once, I want you to focus on one thing at a time. Who needs complicated spells when you have the bubble? You're awesome, Canary. Okay, but you're learning a lot, okay? This is like, it's like you're, this is called the apprenticeship card. This is like going to school. She owes rent. She just bought a new car. Oh my gosh. For one thing, I would check into that program for them to get their back rent paid. I would check into that. Okay. But yeah. And if she just bought a new car, if she doesn't come up with some money quick, then yeah, something's going to happen to change real fast. But this is okay. This It's like you've got a lot of things going on. I want you to focus on one thing at a time. Okay. But you're learning a lot. But hon, you're dealing with some fears in here too, okay? I want you to use your creativity in this situation. What do I need to know about this situation? What do I need to know to get my rent paid? Again, focus on your thoughts. Yeah, I understand you're upset, hon. Okay. But I want you to throw all that upset into the pinky bottle, into the bubble. Any way that you can refine it so that it works for you. People take it, learn it, and then they use it in a way that works for them. Focus on the positive, hun. Okay? You were upset. You were worrying about the money, and that's what you're putting out to the universe. And the universe is going to give you more of that. I want you to start focusing on the good things going on around you. There's got to be a way to get around this thinking process. Something needs to be, but at this point, hon, I don't think you're going to get the rent, but I want you to change it. I think this is happening for you to change your thinking process around money. Okay? I really do. But I don't think you're going to get the money because this is walking away from a situation that's just not working anymore. Okay? And then I have the death card. So this is the end of a situation, the beginning of something new. It's a transmutation. It's a changing of one state to another. But, hon, this is through your choices and decisions. How long are you going to let this person do that to you? Okay? How long are you going to let this person do? But you have to make some choices and decisions. But, hon, I think you need to look at your attitudes around money and maybe, I don't know. There's some kind of point of view in there, and I think it's around money. And are you having other financial problems too, not just her? All those statements that you're writing down, hon, please put them in the bubble and clear them. Put all your anger into it. Put all your anger into it. And Pinky, if you can, on Friday night, yeah, eviction. If you come in on a Friday night when we do spiritual talk, we can go in and work on clearing some cords to the situation, to the person, to any beliefs around money that create cords or anything. So if you can on a Friday night, we can work on you, okay, hon? But yeah, I don't think you're gonna get the money, hon. But I would sit down and lay it out to her. You haven't said nothing, but I would be kind of upset too if she got a new car and hasn't been paying her rent too. Yeah, but there's still an agreement there. She's not in integrity. You might throw that word at her. You're not in integrity if you're not paying your rent. You know? And you know what, honey? You want to bring in like-minded people around you, and if she's jealous, she's not a like-minded person, okay, hon? You want to get, maybe that's part of the purpose is to get rid of, maybe it's her attitudes around money that needs to be shifted, okay? But I want you to be creative about how you're evicting her, okay, hon? Be creative about it. But I would check into that program also to help with people that are behind on their rent. Yeah. I I totally agree, Tracy. She's taking advantage. But then Pinky needs to reclaim her power in the situation, and it's good she brought it up. Yes. I know, hon. I know. But either, you need to tell her she needs to either make arrangements for the money. I know, hon. Okay. We're not saying you're not kind and fair, hon. But it may be her that needs to clear some of the points of view around money and stuff. Because I was picking up somebody needed to clear points of view around money. It may not be you, it may be her. But okay, let me put it this way. When somebody pushes your buttons, when somebody makes you angry, hun, then they have power over you and they have power over the whole situation, okay? So don't argue with her. Just say, that's your point of view. This is my point of view, okay? And you have been more than fair. If you hadn't said nothing for the last 6 months, I probably would have said something after month 3. We're going to send you some love and light on that one, okay, hon? Tracy, what's your question, hon? How are you feeling, Tracy? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No improvements at all, Tracy? What's your question, hon? Or did you want to work on something specific? So I actually did a little more than 7 people. So I have Tracy, Queen Moreau, Chocolate Covered Rosé, Summer Golden, Ashley Valdez, Canary 002, and Jane Smith. Okay. Okay, where did you send your donation, hon? Let me get Tracy and check on the donation. Thank you for the donation, hon. Where did you send the donation? Okay, hold on, Trace. Okay, I got it. Okay. So let me do Tracy and then we'll do you, okay, Michaela? Boy, that one feels heavy, Tracy. How are you today, Teardrops? Teardrops and Star Crossing, and I do a lot of healing work on Friday nights too. Last Friday night was very, very, very interesting. If anybody wants to go back and watch last Friday night. Problem is, with twin flames, do we ever get closure, hon? I was reading something that says you may not come back together in the physical, but you should start coming close together in the spirit realms, and it should calm things down, and you should find some peace there. So I said, please. I think you're both making decisions and choices. Are you sure you guys are done? So the first card on both rows is the 7 of Cups. Hey, Priscilla, how are you doing tonight, hon? I have the 7 of Cups. This is choices and decisions. Kind of has a dreamy quality. I kind of feel like you're both still. I kind of feel like you both don't see it over with. Okay. But you know what, hon? choices and decisions to be made. But I have the World card. This is the end of something. Okay, clearing out all that energy and making some choices and decisions around love. Okay, this could be the twin flames, and and the spirit in between you. Okay. Okay, hold on, Michaela. You're next. Okay, hon. Into past pain. You've made some choices and decisions around love. But again, like I said, the beginning to the next row is the Seven of Cups. Choices, decisions. Oh, yeah, last Friday night. If you guys have any videos that you go back and watch again, watch last Friday night. That was amazing. But this is, girl, I don't think he's gone. I don't think he's gone. It may, well, if he doesn't come back in the physical, I think there's going to be a union in the spiritual realms. Okay. If it's not in the physical, it will definitely be in the spiritual realms, because here's new beginnings in love. Very, very new beginnings. And then there's the Sun card here that brings in lots and lots of happiness. But you know what, Tracy? Just remember, if he does come back, it may take years. Okay? So the best thing you can do now is go out and live your life, have fun. Okay? When you take your attention off of him, he's going to notice. That makes sense, hon? But I do think there's a possibility. But live for yourself. Live for your happiness. Do all the things that you want to do. I'm going out and I'm camping and I'm doing a little bit of traveling. When the money comes in a little bit, and my girls are going nuts, saying, "Mom's got the beginnings of dementia." I said, "Oh my God." They want me to stay home. It's like, no, not happening, not happening. But you know what? Go out and live your life, okay, hon? But it's like there's closure. You've both learned a lot of lessons. There's still that connection, okay? But we've got the Seven of Cups twice, which is choices and decisions. There still may be some illusions. There still may be some dreaminess around it. But I show that new beginnings in love and bringing in happiness. So that's the energy between you. Cords were cut. Yes. But you can't really cut cords with your twin flame. That's the thing. The energy is always going to be there. It's what you decide to do with it that makes the shift. Okay. But like I said, and if you don't want to see him in meditation, block him. Okay. Block him. Get a piece of a flat piece of obsidian or a round piece of black obsidian. Put his face on it. Put his face on it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Michaela, you're next, hon. What's your question, hon? Oh, why the Leo man literally stopped talking to you? Okay. Give me a second. You sent it via Cash App, or you? Okay. Yeah, I think that was Cash App. I got the donation, hon. I just had to finish her reading. Yep, Cash App. And thank you for the donation, hon. It helps support the channel. Kelly, how are you? I'm getting better. Getting a little more energy, still kind of hoarse. You're pretty amazing yourself too, Tracy. Why are you nervous, hon? So let me tell you this. Never give your power away to a reading. What the tarot cards do is give you the energy that's around you, and it's up to you to make choices and decisions. And if you don't like something you hear, make a choice, change it. Because you can negate everything that I just told you by saying, I'm not going in that direction, and you're going to shift everything. Just make one little choice and you can change everything, okay? There's that card again. Choices, decisions. Girl, I think he may be back. Okay. Does this guy work a lot? Hey, Snow Queen. Okay. I think that he's got a lot of things going on right now. He's got some choices and decisions to make around some things, okay? Now, girl, us women have a tendency to give more than we receive. Now, just remember that you teach other people how to treat you. So pay attention to how he treats you. Actions speak louder than words, okay? Because I do show that there needs to be more of an even give and take in the situation, okay? Don't be a people pleaser, hon. I want you to go out and be you. I want him to show you when I do think he'll be back. I want you to show him the awesome person that you are. I want you to go out and I want him go out and do things. I want him to be aware that you're not sitting at home and crying over the situation, okay? Does that make sense, hon? But there needs to be more of an even give and take. It's like you're giving and giving and giving, and he's just taking, okay? Or vice versa. But there's some, I actually feel like there's some past life stuff coming up between you two. Okay? Now, the moon talks about illusions and shadows. Some just, so you know how sometimes you're standing in the sun and your shadow gets really, really, really long depending on the time of day? Sometimes shadows are made to appear bigger than they should. Okay, sometimes things are blown out of proportion, okay? So take the time. I want you to take the time. If it's you that's got some shadow stuff, and I imagine it is, because if you're feeling rejected, I want you to take the time to sit down and talk to that rejection and say, what are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to tell me? He is a workaholic. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. But I think he's got a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to tell you something. Men can only focus on one thing at a time. If they've got a lot of stuff going on at work, they're going to be focused on that. It's not that you don't mean anything, but they have a tendency, they can't multitask like we do, most men. Okay, and I'm not saying this to be negative to men or anything, but they are made totally different than we are. They are made for focus. Women have to multitask, take care of 20 things at once, you know, and the men only focus on one thing at a time. Now, if he comes back, if you guys sit down to talk about things, do not give him a list of things that have happened that you're upset about. I want you to present things one thing at a time and calmly talk to him. I want you to listen to what he has to say, and hopefully he will take time to listen to what you have to say. But keep it calm, keep it cool, okay? And keep it one thing at a time, okay? But I do show that there's going to be some communication. Yeah. Past life. We all, you know what, hon? We have probably, everybody in this group right now, we have probably all had past lives together. Okay. But I do think there's some communication coming in, and I think it's going to come in a little sooner than you think. Okay. But we've got two little bluebirds of happiness on here too. Okay. Now, heartache, arguments, disputes, separation by distance. Okay, I'm gonna recommend a book, hon. The Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. Okay, let me type that in. That's an excellent book for shadow work. I recommend all of you guys get this book. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Teardrops. She put it up too. Okay. But this says there may be arguments and disputes and stuff, but things can be resolved. But like I said, keep a cool head. Do not throw everything at him at once. Sit down and talk about one thing at a time. Okay. Men always hide their feelings. So I'm going to ask is, how does he treat you? How does he treat you? Does he treat you like a queen? Okay. Actions speak louder than words. And don't forget, you also set boundaries and teach other people how to treat you. But like I said, things can be resolved, hon. But I do show that he's coming back. Okay, anything you thought was over and done with is not over and done with. Okay. So pay attention. Oh, I think, you know what, Canary? I think this book is so huge. I recommend it to a lot of ladies that need shadow work. This book is phenomenal. Debbie Ford revolutionized shadow work. You know, Wayne Dyer and Deepak Chopra and all the big names all recommended her when she came out with this book. It's huge. Okay. But hon, how does ask yourself, how does he treat you? Actions speak louder than words. He lives far away from you, but you work together. Yeah. Oh, Ashley. So don't give up, hun. Oh, hun. But this card could also talk about separation by distance. But you know what, hun? Be kind of patient. Don't throw a bunch of stuff at him. Like I said, because they can't do this. And when he does nice things for you, make sure that you let him know how much you appreciate it, because men live to please us. but we've got to let them, you know. Does that make sense, hon? And if like I said, actions speak louder than words. If he comes back, it's because you mean something to him, okay? So what's going on, Ashley? Kelly, you sent something on Cash App? Okay. Okay. You're welcome, hon. Ashley, what's going on? I don't remember every reading I do, hon. So you're going to have to refresh my memory. And then Kelly will be next. Oh. Well, you know what? It just wasn't the right timing, Ashley. It just, yeah. I'm sorry he didn't make it, hon. I'm sorry he didn't make it. I know you were looking forward to that trip, but did you have fun with your friends? Did you have fun with your friends? Kelly, go ahead and post your questions. I'm just straightening cards up. Queen, you're after Kelly, okay, hon? Kelly made a donation. Donations go first. But you're right after Kelly. Yeah, I remember the reading now. Yeah. Good. I'm glad you had fun. Yeah, follow that intuition, hon. Follow that intuition. Because your body is, your body is going to tell you before your mind or your heart will first, okay? Okay. Let me get these cards. Hi, Haley. Thank you for subscribing, hon. Okay. Yes. Yes. We told you, and now you're following your intuition and knowing and something's not right, hon. And I'm so glad you went out and had fun on that trip anyway. Yeah, we were all a little concerned about you. Give me a second here. This is another way to clear the energy. How you doing tonight, Star? Wow, that was weird. Only half of the deck. Here's one. Hi, Divine. How are you doing, hon? Did you notice any shifts after all the work we did Friday, hon? Okay, Kelly wants to know. So what did you say, Snow Queen? You used to doubt your intuition? Okay. We have an awesome group of people on here. Yeah. Divine, how you doing, hon? Do you feel better, Divine? Okay, this is for Kelly. Get your question ready, Queen. For Kelly. Still dealing with a little bit of fears, hon? Hold on, let me shuffle. Pull another card. We have an awesome group of people here, Canary. Awesome. Yes, you, Kelly, this is for you. Are you still dealing with a little bit of fear? I think there's a little bit of anger there, too. Okay. I'm glad you're doing better. Thank you, Divine, for letting us work on you. That's awesome. But see, you did the work, hon. We just walked you through everything. Just remember, you have the tools now. You have the tools. You might bookmark that video, everybody, okay, Friday night, because there's healing tools on there that are awesome. I'll hail the bubble. We did the bubble and we okay, so cutting cords has expanded. It's like all of a sudden we're getting like 10, 12, whatever layers lower, okay? Okay, Kelly, I show that you have hope, that you have happiness. Okay, you're following your intuition, you're knowing. Okay. Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys are going to make me cry. Okay. Like minded people coming together. Okay, Kelly, this is your hope. You're learning to balance things emotionally. You're learning to follow your intuition and knowing. But this is also a wish card, and focus on what you want. Focus on what you want. This is very, very important. And as star, this is a time. Watch what you're saying. Don't say, I don't have something. I want something. I shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't. Okay, those are all negative connotations. It's something that the universe doesn't recognize. Want actually means to lack. So when you say I want something, you're saying you're lacking something. So you're putting that out to the universe, okay? But you asked about what's positive coming in. It's coming in, okay? It's coming in. And I think this is you. I don't think it's a male. This is the King of Cups. This is someone that feels things very, very deeply, has troubles expressing their emotions. Okay. but you are maturing up emotionally. You are maturing up emotionally, okay? But then I have the devil card. This can talk about, okay, and I do think that you're healing from codependent relationships. And I do think that you are healing from some fears, but there's still some, okay, what's holding you back from pursuing your dreams? Let me ask you that, Kelly. Okay, money. Kelly, if you bring that up on Friday night, we can work through some stuff for money, okay? But yeah, and also put them in the bubble. Anything that pops up around money. Did you ever clear money's the root of all evil? It's better to give than it is to receive. Uh, Money doesn't grow on trees. You can't have what you want. Here's another one. I have to figure it out. Now, when I told that to Tiffany, her and I spent probably an hour clearing that. That was so heavy. We had to clear several layers of that, okay? So, again, go out and live life. I want you to go live life. I want you to start following your desires, your dreams. This is a mover and shaker, okay? This is a woman that goes out and gets things done. Healing, okay? This is a temperance card. This is healing. Have some patience, hon, because you are healing. And the more you go out and live your life, the more you find that love within yourself. Okay, I'll tell you too, girl. Every morning, I want you to find 3 reasons why you love yourself and find 3 different reasons every day for 3 weeks. Okay? You guys are funny. Yeah, yeah, you are healing. Okay, but look at a new day is dawning. A new day is dawning. Okay? But you know what, hon? So, right now, this is right below the devil. Okay? In this deck, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay? Oops. Let me find the right place. He's moving very, very slowly. He's taking one step at a time. Okay? I do show, look at all this pressure here. Okay? Look at all this anger and frustration that's here. It's like you're letting off steam, but you're doing it slowly. Okay? You're doing it slowly. One step at a time, and that's okay. That's okay. Because you take time to heal the process more. If everything comes up all at once, you're going to be overwhelmed. But if they come up one thing at a time, you can focus on one thing at a time and work on healing it and spending more time with it, okay? And I pulled some extra cards because of the devil and the Knight of Wands. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to what's going on around you, though, hon, because you're waiting for your ship to come in, but you're so busy with everything else. Okay, one thing at a time, Kelly. Focus on one thing at a time. Don't become so busy juggling things, especially financially, that you're going to miss an opportunity here. So pay attention. Slow it down, slow and easy, so you don't miss any opportunities. And then I have the Nine of Wands. This says, hang in there. You're almost there. The finish line is right here. He's tired, exhausted, and just feels like he can't do it anymore. But again, focus on how far you've come. How much have you accomplished? How much have you grown in the last, 18 months? How much spiritual growth has everybody gone through in the last 18 months? Huge growth, because everybody's had to slow down a little bit and actually had to take time to listen to themselves, to listen to spirit, Yeah. So, yeah, you're doing good, girl. You're doing good. And I know you are doing the work because we talk about it, you know? And that's huge. The universe sees that you're doing the work too, and as you do the work, the universe is going to give you more opportunities, okay? Yes. Kelly is doing amazing. She has gone through so many changes. So many changes. Queen, what's your question, hon? Teardrops is a doll. Oh, you should see her in person. She's gorgeous. You're welcome, hon. What's your question, Queen? So I have Queen, chocolate covered rosé, Summer Golden, Ashley Valdez, Canary, 002, and Jane Smith. Yeah, experience with a Pegasus. Ooh. You do have a boyfriend. Ooh, I'm excited for you, Priscilla. Are there any Libras in here? So Venus has just shifted in around a bunch of stuff too. Venus and Mars. Okay. Queen wants to know. Your Venus is in Libra. Aha. My Venus is in Scorpio, so that's like, yeah. Yep. Teardrops is Honey's a Libra. My birthday's the end of this month. What is she going to FedEx you, Snow Queen? Okay. Girl, are you a mover and shaker? Are you somebody that goes out and... I don't see anything negative, but I do think that... I think you're bringing up some inadequacies and things. Are you a mover and shaker? Okay. Oh, an American boyfriend. Okay. Queen, this is a yes, okay. So, yeah, this is somebody that dots the I's, crosses the T's, makes sure everybody's needs are taken care of stuff. I think you kind of make her feel, it's like she's feeling inadequate. That's the word that I'm looking for. She's feeling inadequate for some reason. She's comparing herself to you and she's finding herself inadequate. You're welcome, Kelly. But see, because I have the moon card. Okay? This is the moon card. follow your intuition, follow your knowing, but it also talks, yeah, yeah. Give her that book, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers, for Christmas. Christmas is coming, okay? But yeah, here's the dog and here's the wolf, so it's two aspects of the same coin, all right? But she tell her, don't worry if you're like me, just be the awesome yourself that you are, okay? Tell her that. Just be who you are, the awesome person that you are. And start telling her that. Maybe that'll make a difference, but it's, yeah, she's dealing with that inner stuff. And see, teardrops posted. I know, hon. It's hard. It's hard. But see, she needs to go within. She needs to find out who she is and what her inner light is. Okay. Hold on. I apologize, Queen. Snow Queen, do not look for a knight in shining armor. Hold on, Snow Queen. We're not done with yours yet. But this comment from Snow Queen, she's waiting for the universe to bring her that knight in shining armor. Hold all that, ladies. You are not looking for a knight in shining armor. You are already awesome. You're already capable. You are already whole and complete. Okay? You are looking for a compliment. Okay, Snow Queen, you need to clear all that. You need to clear all that right now. Okay? Okay, I apologize, Queen. Yeah. So the hermit is going in within knowing herself, finding her own truth. Okay? And then shining her light in the world. She has to know how awesome she is. Okay? And then the Hierophant, okay, I think that you can be an awesome teacher for her. I think you can be an awesome spiritual teacher for her. This could be a spiritual teacher coming in. This is tapping into her own inner authority on a, and on a spiritual level also. So I think she's doing some soul searching, but I think she needs that reassurance how awesome she is. Okay. You need to clear that. You put it out there, hun. You put it down. You typed it, Snow Queen. You need to clear it. Don't ignore it. You need to clear. All you need, ladies, need to clear waiting for a knight in shining armor to come and save you. You want your compliment. You need to find that love, that compassion, everything you want in a relationship, you want to find within yourself first, okay? Now, just encourage her. Let her know how awesome she is. For once, this is happy family. Okay? This is celebration. But I really recommend that book for her, hon. Are you the older sister? But this is happy family coming together. Okay? But the fears and the illusions need to be dealt with. Okay? And I think this is going to shift quickly, hon. Yes. There's a new day coming. There's a new day coming. A new whole. Today is the first day of the rest of my life, is what comes to mind. Have you? Okay. Have you and your sister had a girls' night out? You haven't missed your reading, Canary. You're still a little down on the list, okay? Take her for a girls' night out and talk to her. Okay? Spend some time with her. Might do you some good, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Yeah. Is chocolate covered rosé still here? You definitely will. Good for you, girl. Just tell her that we're all supposed to be different. We all come in to learn different lessons. And tell her to quit worrying about what other people think, because if she does that for the rest of her life, she's going to be shattering all these pieces of herself all over the place. You spend the first half of your life pushing away all those pieces, and then you spend the second half of your life trying to heal and reclaim all those pieces. Start thanking the universe for the new phone, Canary. Chocolate covered rosé, are you here, hon? You invited the stalker? What stalker? You didn't invite my stalker, did you? If chocolate covered rosé's not here, then Summer Golden. Okay, she's here. Okay, what's your question, hon? What's your question? So I have chocolate covered rosé, Summer Golden. Okay. I was just say, don't invite my stalker. So I have chocolate covered rosé, Summer Garden. Let us know that you're here. Ashley Valdez, Canary, and then Jane Smith. Okay. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. 4 out of 6 of these cards are major arcana, so it's kind of like this is a big deal. This is a big deal in your lifetime right now, okay? Okay, so this is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks about something shifting in your favor. Okay, it says take advantage of the positive energy. So I think that what he thinks about you is shifting and changing. Now, I do think this is a relationship that was meant to be. Okay. Um, but the wheel is always shifting. So take advantage of the energy while you're in positive mode. But this is still divine timing, okay? Now, next card is also, this is talking about, this could be a soul contract, okay? There's a need for balance. There's a need for truth and clarity in the situation. Are you okay? Pay attention to your negative self-talk, hon. And there is something called the bubble technique. You can use that to clear any negative self-talk you have. The universe is going to pay attention to what you're telling yourself, okay, hon? If you're talking negative self-talk to yourself, the universe is going to give you more of that. Okay? So focus on the positive, focus on what you want in this relationship. You know, if I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for? See it, feel it, taste it, touch it, refine it, look at it again, refine it, release it to the universe, and then give thanks for it as if you already have it. But this is a decision being made in your favor. Now, both of these cards are talking about the luck and decisions are being made in your favor, okay? Now, this talks about a new beginning, stepping off in faith into the unknown. Okay, that's what the Fool does. He's stepping off into the unknown, having faith and trust in the universe. You're ready to start all over again with a clean slate. Is this guy fairly new in your life? Okay. But here we are talking about shadow talk. Here it is again. I think this is the card of the night, okay? This is the moon. Pay attention. Pay attention to your negative self-talk. Follow your intuition and follow your knowing. Start clearing that negative self-talk. Let it go, hon. You are awesome. You need to acknowledge how awesome you are. And if you want a good relationship with somebody, you need to find that love and compassion and gentleness for yourself, and you will bring in someone like that too. And I feel like maybe you've been working on that anyway, but hon, that bubble technique will help you clear a lot of that negative self-talk, okay? But this is follow your intuition, follow your knowing. Okay, pay attention to that gut feeling. If something doesn't feel right, pay attention to that. Do not ignore it just because you want this relationship to work, okay? But I do think that one of you is still dealing with some stuff from the past, okay? Because this is the Five of Cups. Somebody's focusing on something that hasn't happened or happened in the past rather than focusing on the potential right here, okay? Focus on the potential. Reframe that thinking to what you want in your life, okay? So, again, if I gave you the magic wand, what would you wish for? Okay? Because if you can clear out all that negative self-talk and stuff, hon, here's your 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment on all levels. Okay? This could be a very, very deep, loving relationship if you allow it to. You just need to deal with your own negative self-talk, okay? Could be he needs to deal with some of it too. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. And Teardrops posted the bubble technique. It's up about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 or 6 comments above you, okay, hon? And it's a video that tells you how to do it. Take it, tweak it, refine it, however it works for you, okay? But it will clear the energy for you. Okay, Summer. How does my love interest's mom feel about you? Okay, I'm gonna reword that a little bit. What is the energy between you and her? Okay. Good for you, girl. Try it. It's just a little tool. It can make a huge difference. What's the energy between Summer Golden's love interest and love interest's mother? Yeah, Canary was talking earlier about how the bubble works. Okay. Okay, so first thing I'm going to tell you, you're not going to like this. Other people's opinions of you is none of your business. Okay? You cannot live your life on if somebody likes you or not. Because when you do that, okay, so this person has one opinion of you and what's right for you. This person has another opinion of who you are and what's right for you. This person has the same thing. You know, if you try to please everybody in your life, then you are shattering yourself. You are shattering your soul. I know, hon. That's the first thing that come up because see, I have the 10 of cups. You need to let go of what other people think of you. Gather up your resources. I want you to just focus on being the best you that you can be. Okay? Yeah, people pleasing doesn't work. People pleasing shatters who you are. There's all these pieces out there all over the place, or you lock away parts of yourself in a mansion. You need to get that book too, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers, okay? Yeah. There's another book out there called One Nun 100,000. This guy's wife told him something about himself. Then he became obsessed about that. So he went around and started asking everybody what their opinions were of him and what they saw his faults are and stuff. And everybody had a different opinion. And this this is a major lesson for all of us. You can't please everybody. The only one that you have control, the only one that has control of your happiness is yourself. Okay? This is walking away from everybody else's opinions about who you are and what's right for you. And once you do that, the universe is going to open up a whole new pathway for you, hon. Okay? This is a very positive card. And I thought it was kind of blunt the way what they were telling me, okay? You need to find your own happiness, your own emotional fulfillment. As you do that, hon, you draw in somebody else that's happy and emotionally fulfilled also, okay? Does that make sense? Now, right now, you're like closed off, okay? Because you're so focused on what everybody else thinks. What do you think of yourself? Yeah, like like Jack says, don't give a F about what anybody else. Nobody knows what's right for you. Nobody knows what pathway you can choose. Only you know that. And you came in to be different. You're exactly who God made you to be. Okay? We're all supposed to be different. We're all here with different lessons to learn. Okay? And we're supposed to be different. We're supposed to be learning to honor each other's differences. Okay? Now, I have the Knight of Cups. Okay? Somebody does have love on their mind. Okay? I think she likes you. I think she really, really likes you. Okay? But you need to like yourself. Okay? It's like everything is on hold at this point in time, but the cup is being held up. You've got to start. Okay, your homework for the next 3 weeks. I want you to get up in the morning and find 3 different things every morning about what you love about yourself, how awesome you are. Okay. Because you know what, hon? Ace of Swords, new beginnings after all the struggles, after all the drama. This could also be new beginnings in spirituality, could be a new job, a whole new thought process. Okay? This is a whole new thought process, whole new setting goals, everything. This is going to shift your life if you can start seeing how awesome you are and quit worrying about what other people think. How many times have you done what other people have told you that they think is right for you, and you weren't happy. Okay? Only you know what makes you happy, what's right for you. So quit worrying about what everybody else thinks, okay? But you're making progress, hon. I have the 9 of Wands. Okay? You're tired, you're exhausted from trying to please everybody. Now the finish line is here, but the finish line is going to keep moving forward, and you're not going to reach it because your goal is to find out your truth, your clarity, your love for yourself, okay? I want you to sit down and write down all the accomplishments and all the things that you've accomplished, all the things even you've accomplished in the past year and a half, okay? So it's yeah, focus on how far you've come, not how far you need to go. Because if you keep focusing on the finish line, it's going to keep moving away from you. So start focusing on your accomplishments. Start giving gratitude for all the things that you have in your life. Start giving gratitude for the lessons that you have learned. They're lessons. They're not mistakes. They're not sins. They are lessons. Okay? And we have opportunities to make choices and decisions to change things in our lives. Okay? Just because you make one mistake, make a choice, change it. God gave us that free will, use it. Okay? You make a mistake, that's okay. You've got choices, you've got decisions to make. What path am I going to use? Universe, what grand and glorious adventure can we create now? What direction? What do I need to know in this situation? How can it be better than this? What else do I need to know? You know? So focus on you. Don't worry about her, hun. Because if you start finding that love within yourself, it's going to radiate out to everybody. Okay? Does that make sense, hun? Yeah, focus on you. Let me know if that made sense, hon. Ashley, are you here? I have Ashley, then Canary, and Jane Smith. At least let us know you're here. I know Canary is here, unless her phone went dead again. And if she comes in later, we'll know. Yes. You love you the way you want other people to love you. And if they don't treat you right, that's not a reflection of you. That's a reflection of who they are. You know, say, just for an example, if somebody's accusing you of cheating, you better look at what they're doing, because that's a reflection of who they are, not necessarily who you are, okay? And if they're saying, well, you did this and you do that, okay, step back from the situation, consider the source. Let me put it that way, okay? Okay, Canary, let's go ahead and do you now since your phone's on, okay? Yeah, I try not to offend people too, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to step back and let them have their own opinion. Agree to disagree, you know? I think we lost her. Summer, did that make sense? Okay, Jane's still here. So Canary and Jane, Ashley hasn't responded. I kind of felt like I was a little bit on my soapbox right now, Jack. Okay. Okay, so Canary, we're at 1 minute 30 seconds right now. So what's your question, hun? Ashley, let us know if you're still here, okay? Ashley Valdez, we're going to go ahead and do Canary because her phone's going in and out. And if Ashley doesn't show up, then we'll do Jane. Yeah. How are you tonight, Jack? We all have something in our closet. Good for you, girl. Oh. So what's your question? Okay, general. Okay. Ooh, lots of completions, lots of lessons learned. So don't try to fix people. And you know what? Like my son-in-law just did to me. He says, well, you have a tendency to be controlling. He says, you try to be controlling. And I had to think about it. I was kind of hurt. And I had to sit back and think about that for a minute. And I said, I have to consider the source. If he sees me trying to tell him about things that might help him as controlling, then that's on him. That's not on me. Because I love people, I care about people, and I hate seeing people sick. And sometimes you just got to plant those seeds. And sometimes I try to plant those seeds, and he's perceiving that as being controlling. So, like I said, consider the source, you know. Okay, so Canary, 1 minute, 32 seconds. Okay, so we have the world card. You've learned lots of lessons, okay? You're starting to complete things. You're starting to wrap up all those lessons. Okay, you're cleaning up the last of those lessons and you're ready to start all over again, okay? You're just getting ready for a new beginning. But I do show that there are a few things that you need to deal with. You know, there are some fears, there is some lack consciousness that still needs to be dealt with. Pay attention to that negative self-talk, hon, okay? There's still some negative self-talk or something. There's still a program running that is keeping you from moving forward. You need to clean out the last of that, okay? So start asking the universe, what do I need to be aware of here? What do I need to clear in order to move forward, okay? Because the universe is trying to give to you, but it's missing you because there's some kind of lack consciousness, okay? Now, I show an air sign, a King of Swords. This might be you, okay? This might be you at this point in time. It's like you're sitting back, you're trying to reach this maturity, okay? This is someone that takes time to observe, to pay attention. Do you sometimes feel as if you're separated from everybody, that you're an observer? Okay, but this is somebody who takes the time to look for the truth and the clarity in the situation and to think things through, okay? But I think at this point in time, this is you. You've cracked his closet. You're funny. Okay, so I have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, okay, you've come out of the depression, you've came out of the anxiety. A 9 is a completion. A 10 breaks down to a 1, so it is cleaning up the last of that energy so you can move into new lessons, okay? But the universe is waiting for you. This is probably what you need to clear. You haven't totally walked away from all the trauma and the drama and trying to fix things, okay? The universe is waiting for you to clear out from under that energy so it can bring you some new beginnings. See, the deer is observing. The deer is ready to open up these new pathways for you, okay? And then I have the Three of Pentacles. There is progress. There is lots of forward movement, but you're still trying to juggle everything, okay? What? I might know the meaning of what, hon? Okay. But this is forward movement. But like I said, you're still juggling things. Now, I want you to live life, hon. The devil card is anything that keeps you from living your life. It's fears, illusions, your trauma, drama. Okay, these things are all holding you back from getting out there and truly living your life. Okay. Can also talk about codependent relationships. It could talk about you doing things that are not good for you, but you're doing them anyway. Okay. But to me, mostly the devil card is, you know, if you look at evil backwards is live. Okay. So yeah, pay attention to that, okay? But I have the High Priestess. There's lots of things going on. Okay? Lots of things going on behind the scenes. You know, this may be some of the things that you came in to learn in this lifetime, because this card always makes me think of the Akashic records. Pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your knowing, okay? But this is yeah. Listen to what the universe is telling you. Take the time to slow down and listen. Okay, does that make sense? Okay. Jane, what's your question? What word were you guys talking about? I'm curious now. What name? You guys have got me curious. Ah, a walkabout. You must be from Australia. Okay, Jane. No? You guys are going to have to catch me up on speed what you're talking about. Going for a walk will help you clear your mind anyway. It's like a form of meditation if you let it be. Sitting down doing a painting or coloring or anything that you can use your hands and just let your mind flow through can be a form of meditation too. Yeah, I've got your name. I got your cards, hon. Jane. Okay. An ancestor's name. California. Wheel of Fortune. Strength card. Okay, so California. I just came back from Arizona. One of my daughters is living down there. Yeah. California. I'm in Colorado. Okay, Jane. First card up is the Wheel of Fortune. I think the wheel is spinning and spinning and spinning for you, okay? I do show that it's spinning in your direction at this point in time. Okay. And it's divine timing. So I really don't think it's time yet, because I really do think you need to find your I think you need to find your own characteristics. Okay, this person has used love, compassion, gentleness, caring, connection. Okay, she's in Phoenix. She's in Mesa. Okay, you need to find this within yourself. Okay, like we were talking about earlier, hon, whatever you want in a relationship with somebody else, you need to find within yourself. Okay, does that make sense? You've got to find that love, that gentleness, everything. You need to tame the beast within. That ego. Yeah, that ego. That's the beast. You need to love yourself first. Okay? But you're stuck in two minds here. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? You know, I don't think you're quite ready for a relationship yet, because I think you need to focus on loving yourself first, because this is like, it's love that's stalled. Okay, it's like it's all up in the air at this point in time. There's no movement. There's no movement at all. Focus on yourself. Focus on the love for yourself. I want you to go out and start enjoying life. A man will find a woman very attractive if he sees her out laughing and just enjoying life. That's a huge turn on for a lot of guys, you know? And when you do that, hon, we got the justice card. I do think there needs to be a balance, but this is, when you start making some decisions in favor of yourself, I think this is huge. Okay. But at this point in time, I think that you are focusing on some things that have happened in the past, and you're not even seeing the opportunities. I think it was a minute and 32 seconds, 1 hour, 32 minutes. Hon. So, motherboard backflip. Yeah, an hour and 32 minutes. Okay, hon? But you've got some regrets about something that's gone in the past, hon. I'm going to recommend also for you to just try the bubble technique. Just try, and you will see a huge difference. Okay, but you need to clear out some of these things. But then again, yeah, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? Okay, can't make a choice, can't make a decision, and can't let go of something from the past. But the potential's there. But I think that you need to work a little bit on you first. Okay, I'm going to tell you the same thing I'm telling the other girls. Get up every morning, and I want you to focus on 3 things that you love about yourself, something different every day. Okay, I want you to start seeing, I want you to start acknowledging how awesome you are, instead of focusing on everything that's wrong with you. If somebody sees you, well, that's what you want. You want somebody that's going to see you and love you and acknowledge you for exactly who you are. And if they can't do that, they're just not the right person. So you are already whole and complete. Okay? You need to see that. And you will bring in your compliment. Okay, not your better half, not your other half, your compliment. Okay, you want your compliment in your life. And I think you'll be working on this for at least the next 6 months. Okay, hon? I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but sometimes we've got to work on ourselves in order to bring in a healthy relationship. Does that make sense, hon? Did we lose her? Yeah. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And hon, you can come in and talk to us on Friday nights. We do spiritual talk and some healing work on Friday nights if you want to come in, okay? You're welcome, hon. Okay, looks like we're on spiritual talk. Earlier tonight. You're welcome, hon. How is everybody tonight? Jack, welcome. I'm sure this is your first time here, isn't it, hon? Oh, this last Friday night was definitely a blast. That was, I'm still blown away by last Friday night. And I'm so happy Divine Universe is feeling so much better now. Can you give yours to Jack? You can if you want. They said Priscilla's not here either, huh? Yeah, you can give yours to Jack. Jack, would you like a reading? You called the wolf at? Yeah, Channel Virgin. Okay, Snow Queen, have you gone in to look to see if there are any cords from any other lifetimes that have to do with grief, drownings, not feeling good enough, not wanting to be here? Scan your body, hun. Okay, let me do this for reading for... What am I supposed to do now in life? Yeah. Okay, but this is what I'm saying, hun. Okay, you may want to write this down. So, ask for any DNA cords. Okay, any DNA ancestral patterns, implants, emotions, attachments, people, situations, karma, and illnesses from any lifetimes, dimensions, realities, anything known and unknown. Okay, hold on, Jack. So we'll work on that in a couple minutes. Okay, let me get this reading done for Jack. So, hi Bella, how you doing, hon? Okay, so Jack, what do you want to do? It's not like you're meant to do something, okay? It's not like you're meant to do something. That's why we have choices and decisions. That's why we have the free will. I kind of feel that you've completed the major lessons that you've come in to complete. Now you have to make some choices and decisions. What makes you happy? Where do you want to go? Okay. Where do you want to go? The card that flipped out is the Two of Cups. Do you have a relationship in your life now, hon? Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the bubble technique. Oh, no. Let me pull these cards and then I'm going to show you the bubble technique. Because I have a feeling that you need to clear these now. Okay. Good for you, Canary. Okay. You may have somebody coming in, Jack, okay? Or a business partner. Bubble technique. Okay, so Jack, I want you to do this, okay? I want you to bring your hands together slowly. You'll either feel a bubble. To me, it feels like a squishy balloon in my hands, okay? You may feel heat. You'll feel something. You'll feel some kind of energy, okay? Okay? And I want you to take that statement. Let me know when you feel it, okay? Okay, what's about 20%, hon? What I want you to feel is I want you to feel the energy of that bubble right now, okay? World peace achieved. Oh, I went on a camping trip with my sister-in-law and her family. Yeah. It doesn't you can go out as far as you want, but you're going to come to a point to where you're going to feel some kind of energy. Okay? I want you to put that statement. I'm miserable. I have no direction. I want you to put it in the middle of that bubble and then bring your hands back and forth, okay, without touching, until you feel a shift in the energy from that statement. He's skeptical. She's watching TikTok. So, what did she think of us the other night, Star? I meant to ask you. Let me know if you feel a shift in that energy, Jack. Because I think it's statements like that. Okay. I I think it's statements like that that's holding you back from finding your direction. Okay. That's negative self-talk. That's what I was telling the girls earlier. Okay, so the free readings are done for tonight, Sydney. But I should be back Wednesday night to do readings. Yes, self-talk, number one killer. You can put all that negative self-talk into this bubble and clear the energy around them. What happens is the brain is like a computer, okay? You may have done healing work to clear the energy, but what it's done is it's threw it into the recycle bin. As long as that charge is in the recycle bin, you are still going to go through the same thing over and over again. You know how they talk about peeling the layer of an onion when you do healing? It's because that energy is still in the recycle bin. This bubble technique takes the charge out of that program so that it is no longer there. Okay? But I feel that's huge. I'm miserable. I have no direction. Clear it. Yeah. Yep. But that's what the bubble does. It clears the recycle bin. Okay. Does that make sense, hon? Just try it. Try it for a week. Or just write down a list of all the negative self-talk that you tell yourself, and then sit down and at once and just clear a bunch of stuff and see if it makes a difference. I am getting better, Bella. Yeah. Okay, so, but you may have a partner coming in, or you may have a love interest coming in, okay? But I show right now, okay, in the other cards, I show the strength card. Okay? So you are strong, you are compassionate, you are loving, okay? But you tame that beast by, instead of pushing it away, instead of not liking it, instead of not dealing with it, you know, because I know men have a tendency to compartment, I can't even say it, put things in compartments, okay, to deal with later. Can't blush on chat. Okay? But you use love and compassion, okay, in order to tame that ego, to tame that beast, okay? You have lots and lots of potential, hon, okay? Again, you're very loving, compassionate, gentle, very much in touch with nature, okay? And there's lots and lots and lots of possibilities out there, okay? Now, I would kind of leave, when you ask the universe for something, kind of leave it open-minded, open-ended, not open-minded, okay? Because sometimes when we ask for something specific, we're asking for this, okay? The universe has all these other possibilities out here, okay? But we're locking them into this because God gave us that gift of free will and cannot interfere unless we ask. Okay, he wants this specific. I can't give him something better. So you can either ask as an open-ended question, or you could ask for what you want and ask for this or something better. That gives the universe more option to bring in one of those possibilities that you can't even imagine, okay? But they're all there. And new beginnings, Ace of Swords, new beginnings in thought process, new beginnings in spirituality, could be a new job, could be a new direction, okay? Yeah. But it's definitely a new beginning, okay? New beginnings of truth and clarity. Ask the universe some questions, okay? Okay, so you're tired, you're exhausted, you feel like you're not getting anywhere, you feel like you're never going to reach that finish line. Now's the time to take some gratitude, to focus on all the accomplishments that you have made so far. Reframe the thinking process to, I don't know where to go, to, I am grateful for everything that I have learned, everything that I have accomplished, every step forward that I have made. Okay? Focus on the gratitude, focus on the accomplishments. Then the universe will give you more of that. Okay? But you know what? We all do that, Jack. Okay? And then I have the Seven of Wands. Okay, you may feel like you have no direction, but there's all these directions out here that are coming at you. Okay? But you're blocking them right now, okay? And this card kind of says the same thing, the Four of Cups. Okay? He's got 4 cups that are full. The universe is trying to offer him an opportunity. In this card, he's looking at it, he's pondering it. He hasn't made a choice yet. Okay? So, what I would work on, hun, I would work on asking the universe some questions. I would work on what makes you happy and doesn't. See, I have the Empress again. There's lots and lots of possibilities out there. Ask some questions. Okay, universe, what can be better than this? Universe, what do I need to see? Universe, what am I not willing to be? Okay, here's another one. What grand and glorious adventure can the universe and I create today? What more can I receive today? The list is full, hun. We're going on to spiritual talk now, okay? But you've got all these possibilities, Jack. Start asking some questions. Follow the energy, okay? Because as you ask questions, the universe is going to open up possibilities for you, okay, that you never even thought of. But you have to be open to receiving it. You need to clear that negative self-talk out and anything else up. Or, now we're programmed. Any cultural beliefs, any statements your parents have told you, your teachers have told you, people around you that discourage you, okay? Start clearing all those statements, because that is also stored in the subconscious mind, that they're programs, okay? Yes, you do deserve your happiness. We all deserve our happiness. Does that make sense, Jack? Instead of focusing on, I'm bored, I don't know what to do, I'm miserable, start focusing on, what grand and glorious adventure can we create today, I'm doing good, Radha. How are you, hon? Okay, we're doing spiritual talk now, hon. Yes. Yeah, the free readings are done for tonight, hon. I will be back on Wednesday night. Did that make sense, Jack? But pay attention to what's coming. Words have power. Okay? Words have power. So if you're saying, I'm miserable, I have no direction, what are you putting out to the universe? So the trick is just to reframe the thinking process, Start clearing that negative self-talk. I swear that bubble technique will make a huge shift for you, hon. Huge shift. Ask all the ladies in here. They use it all the time. I've got a guy from Australia and another one from England. They both say, wow, that's shifted the energy big time. Okay, so I don't need cards for that, Radha. Okay, so the free readings are done for tonight, Donna. So Radha, have you heard us talk about the yes, no with the body? Okay. For one thing, follow your intuition and follow your knowing. Pay attention to what your body tells you about a person. Yeah, they learn and adapt, Jack. Hey, Judy, good to see you. Good for you, Bella. Did it shift the energy, hon? Yes, our wonderful little Aussie. He's quite a character. One of the gals that has moved on, Tiffany, she lost 85 pounds. She lost 85 pounds using the bubble technique, cleared out all kinds of negative self-talk. She's quite the medium now. And she just found her soulmate and got married. Okay, now, Radha, I want you to close your eyes, hon. Okay? I want you to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. I want you to think about something that makes you happy. I want you to. I don't know about Aussie. Uh-oh, what happened now? Okay, take a few deep breaths. Think about something that makes you happy. I want you to see how your body feels. It's going to be relaxed. It's going to be calm. Okay? That's a yes. Okay? So then do the same thing again. Relax. Take the few deep breaths in, and then I want you to think about something that makes you not happy. And I want you to pay attention to how your body reacts. Okay? Pay attention to how your body reacts. It's going to tense up somewhere. It's going to feel different. It's going to feel heavy. You're going to feel a difference between the happy and the not happy. Okay? Pay attention to what your body tells you. If you want to know if somebody's good for you or not, close your eyes, feel the happy, and then picture that person and see if there's any changes in your body. One gal told me, no, it didn't tense up at all. I got butterflies. I said, well, then that person's good for you. Your body will tell you before your mind and your heart will even be aware of anything. Your body is your first line of defense. I know, I miss Tiffany too. But she's making a new life. She's making a new life. And I think that's awesome. Okay, Jack. Jack. Okay. This is Tinkerbell. This is Tinkerbell. How funny. Yes. This is Tinkerbell. She's a tired old lady. Yeah, my Tinky Bell. My little Tinky Bell. She was like, why did you wake me up, Mom? I was sleeping good. That is so funny. So did you notice the difference, Radha? Jack has cords? Okay. We can work on Jack. Now, Snow Queen had some questions too. The baby Tinky. So Radha, pay attention to your body when you meet somebody. Okay? Pay attention to your body when you meet somebody. Your body will let you know if somebody's good or bad for you. I had some guy that I was talking to online and says he wanted to fly out here with his daughter to meet me because he wanted a relationship with me. I I had a panic attack. I said, what the hell is going on here? I don't do panic attacks. I'm too logical for that kind of stuff. My body was telling me, no, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. Yeah. Snow Queen, are you still here, hon? You had a question. Okay, Jack, would you like to do a little work? Okay, but your body's your first line of defense, hon. Okay. Okay. I should be on Wednesday, and then we're here for spiritual talk every Friday night. What's a 4-letter word? Okay, so now we're going to walk you through this, but you're going to be doing the work, okay, Jack? Okay, work, yeah. We're the facilitators, you're the healer. Okay, so Jack, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to visualize your body in front of you. Okay. Okay. I want you to spin it around. I want you to look and see if you see any cords all the way from the crown, all the way down to your feet, in your front, back, everything. I want you to spin your body, and I want you to see if you see any cords attached anywhere in your body. Hold on. I want him to see the cords first. Let me know if you see any cords anywhere in your body. So I was talking to somebody yesterday and doing a little bit of this with her. All of a sudden, I felt like I was going to have diarrhea, like I was going to throw up. And I said, what the heck? Is it something I ate last night? I felt so sick. And we cleared a lot of stuff. Pressure points. Okay. And I was picking it up from her. It wasn't mine. As soon as I got off the phone with her, it was all gone. It's like, oh my God. Okay. Okay, so let's ask this. The pressure points, don't worry about that. Okay, you're looking at it from a healing point of view. Okay, so Jack, call in your personal healing team. Call in your personal healing team on a spiritual level. And then ask them to highlight all cords that are not of your highest good and to highlight them red. And then look at your body again. You need my mind? Why do you need my mind, hun? I read your mind. Yeah. It's like he's got crisscross. I'm seeing crisscross red cords everywhere on him. Yeah, I figured that's what you were saying. Can you see colors, Jack? Okay, so ask your healing team. Yeah, I saw a lot of them. Okay, so ask your healing team to neutralize all those cords, rods. Okay, those are implants. Okay, because I put the intent out to clear all of these things. Okay, I'm calling my healing team to neutralize all these cords, implants, DNA, ancestral patterns, implants, emotions, attachments, people, situations, karma, and illnesses. To neutralize those above, below, around and through, inside and out. Through all time, dimensions, realities, existences, anything known and unknown, past, present, and future. And when they are dissolved, ask them to dissolve them and send them back to the universe for healing. Rusana, how are you tonight, hon? We're doing spiritual talk right now. We're past readings, okay, hon? Yeah, that's what I felt like he had crisscrossed lights everywhere when we asked that. Isn't that funny now that we're more aware of the implants? We're seeing more and more rods pop up. Okay, just relax, Jack. Don't you do it. Just ask your healing team to do it. Okay? Don't you do it. This is what your healing team is for. So ask your healing team to neutralize all of these above, below. Why can't you ask your healing team to do it, hon? You need to ask, yes. Explain why you can't. Tell me what's going through your mind, hon. You do not need to be in a deep meditation or anything to do this, hon. Okay? Just have faith and trust that your healing team is going to take care of you, okay? So so basically, do you have a lot of ley lines running through where you're at, hon? But that shouldn't have anything to do with your healing team working for you. So, okay, Jack, can you put a protective healing bubble around you to protect you from the energy? From the energy. Put up a healing bubble, a protective bubble around you. But it shouldn't affect your healing team from doing anything, hon. Oh, we're all empaths, hon. We're all empaths. Yeah, this shouldn't have anything to do with where you are. This is all being done on a spiritual level, not on a physical level, okay? Okay. Okay, ask Archangel Michael. Okay, ask Archangel Michael to put a bubble of protection around you. Okay, so Star wants to help you too. So can you give permission to Star to assist you with this, hon? Heather, if you come back on Wednesday night, I'll be doing readings. Yes. Ask for a blue light of protection from Archangel Michael and his excuse me, and his legions to put a blue light of protection around you. You can also ask for the white light of the Christ light of protection to surround you also. You can have the bubble lift you off the ground so you are not spiritually attached to the earth, okay? Hi, Alban. How you doing tonight, hon? Did you ask for the blue bubble? Trippy. You can feel the blue bubble? Yeah. You can also ask for a bubble with the white Christ light of protection to surround you also. And then you could seal that with the golden honey color energy that comes directly from spirit. Yeah. See, all you needed was the protection, hon. Okay. So are you ready to try it again, Jack? Good to see you again, Judy. Okay. Take a few breaths. Now, that's how I put that's one of the ways to put up spiritual protection. You can also put those bubbles up around your empathic world and your dream world. How you doing tonight, Judy? Didn't know you're going to be working on yourself tonight, huh, Jack? If you're not ready for it, hon, just let us know. We can talk about, like, who does it belong to? Are you grounding before you do that, hon? Because these things should not be taking a lot of energy from you. If you were grounded and you have up the spiritual protection, it should not be grounding you. It should not be draining you, hon. If you tap into spirit as you do this, it should not be draining you, hon. So maybe you just need to refine the way you do it a little bit and use this blue light of protection and the white light and this golden energy that may shift it, draining your energy, hon. Because if you are working from spirit, it should not drain you. Hi, Matthew. How are you tonight, hon? So everybody that's here, the free readings are done for tonight. But if you subscribe, you'd be notified when I come on Wednesdays. Wednesdays and Sundays, I do readings. Friday nights, we do just spiritual talk. And then after we do readings, we do spiritual talk on Mondays and Sundays too. But was a holiday, so I did it today. You can also put that blue bubble of protection, the white Christ light around the house, and that golden honey color energy also, hon. But there's a lot of shifts going on, right? I think a lot more people are leaving right now, hon. And yes, we all have been needing to smudge more often. Yeah, that you should be totally protected right now, Jack. Totally protected. No. So let me know if you're willing to try this again, hon. Just take a few deep breaths, relax. And just remember that I'm not doing the work. Star's not doing the work. You and your spirit guides. Yeah, I know they need help. The only ones that are going to be doing this technique, we're just facilitating. You will be doing the you will be doing the healing. You and your healing team, okay? Okay, he comes in here wondering what he's supposed to do. Jack, how awesome it is that you are one of the gatekeepers and help people cross over. That is a very, very, very important part of the spiritual work. That is huge, hon. Not everybody has that gift. I want to thank you for being able to do that, for making the effort to do that. That's a huge, huge thing. And just because you do spiritual work does not mean, okay, that you can't pursue some of your own interests. Do you have any hobbies you like to do? Anything. Even if you travel, your energy would be needed anywhere, hon. Yes. I have many, many, many lifetimes as a Native American. Many lifetimes. And it seems to be leaking through more and more all the time. Okay, live live, hon. The free readings are done for tonight, honey. We're working on spiritual talk right now. You doing good now, Judy? You kick him across the bridge. So, what would it take for Jack to take a road trip? Colorado's pretty this time of year, hun. And I think that you would like the Telluride and the Uray area. It's really, really pretty. And I think we're going to have an early winter this year, too. So again, what grand and glorious adventure can my Jeep, the universe, and I create together? You're looking at a place south of Colorado Springs. If you look look around West Cliff, hon. I'm in Colorado, and you know what? I think the 17th that down in Florissant, Colorado, they're going to be having a sweat lodge. I think it was the 17th. It's not traditional, but they have been taught by some traditional people. But if you want to build something, look in West Cliff. It's like 20 miles outside La Junta. Is it a house you're looking at, or are you looking for land? I would also check out West Cliff. They had like 40 acres of land for $20,000 here a few weeks ago. Bunch of it. I'm in Colorado, hon, and I know a lot of Colorado. House and business. Yeah, there's a place. What was it? There's a town here in Colorado that is offering land if you start a new business in the area. They're offering the land for free as long as you start a new business in the area. But I think that's a little more east. You're going to Jack. So where are you now, Jack? Are you willing to try getting rid of all those cords now, hon? All those attachments and stuff. You have a lot of implants too, hon. Okay, you have a lot of implants. That's what those rods were. Yeah, but look at Westcliff. But yeah, it's more east, but they're like I said, it's a gosh. I knew I should have kept the information, but yeah, it's like southeast of Colorado Springs. Like I was saying, those rods that you were seeing, hon, those are implants. Those are implants are there to hold you back spiritually. They're there to hold you back from moving forward in your growth. Because when you hit a certain spiritual level, you become a threat, and they instill implants. And this may have been coming down generational too. Are you telling Jack that, or are you telling me that, Star? Okay, one of the reasons I started this channel, Jack, was to teach people how to do grounding and put up spiritual protection. Now, people can already feel that your energy has calmed down since you put up those bubbles. So, how are you feeling? Tell me how you're feeling, hon. That's okay, hon. Tell me how you're feeling now that you put those bubbles up. Okay. Did you hear what I was saying about the rods that you were seeing? Those are implants to hold you back from achieving your highest spiritual potential. Yes. Family. I'm sure that it's a lot of this stuff has come down through family. And the reason it all came up red is because you were ready to clear those patterns. As you clear those patterns, you not only clear them for you, but you clear them back to whatever ancestors they came from too, hun. So you're not only healing you, you're healing your ancestors and your descendants also. I'm not seeing faces either, teardrops. Yeah. No, but they would not have showed up red if they were not. They showed up red because they're not of your highest good. That's why we specified the red color. Anything that is not of your highest good to show up red. And your healing team is doing the highlighting, okay? So you want to try this again, hon? They're waiting. They're waiting for you. They're still lit up red. Okay. So call in your personal healing team. Ask them to neutralize all those cords above, below, around and through, inside and out, through all lifetimes, dimensions, reality, existences, known and unknown, past, present, and future. And when they are neutralized, ask your healing team to dissolve them and send them back to the universe for healing. There's another one that I forgot to include. The blood rituals. Trauma to the body. I need to rewrite all this. While he's doing that, ladies, tell me if I'm missing anything. Okay. So DNA, ancestral patterns, implants, attachments, people, places, situations, karma, illness, blood rituals, trauma to the body. Can you think of anything else, Star and Roses? Quartz. It'll all pop up. We need to get together sometime this week, ladies. Don't question it, hon. The universe is awesome. Okay? Now, we need to do some more work. That's not all of it. Not seeing red. Okay. I want you to scan the body, though. Look for any cords, any rods, any darts. If you've had any illnesses, look for cords attached to those illnesses. Okay? Traumas to the body. Situations, places, people, attachments, implants, ancestral patterns, and DNA. But just, okay. Throwing it all at you at once. Okay. Just look at your body and see if you see any more cords. Or if you feel anything strange in your body. because this is just first layer, hon. Ailments. You see cords to ailments? Okay, can you give me an inside and out? Yes, that's one of the things I added. Okay. Jack, can you give me an idea what those ailments are? Because they'll correspond to a chakra and they'll correspond to some emotions, okay? Okay. Now, if the acupuncture energy points look healthy, don't worry about that. Okay, but if you have had some specific illnesses or major traumas to the body, elbow and teeth. So elbow would probably be third chakra, maybe. Teeth would be sixth chakra. Okay. Let me look. Permission to look at Jack. I don't think it's a straw. I don't think it's like a pencil. I think it's a flexible implant. This is not something that's rigid. This is something that moves with his body so he can't detect it. Okay, we're working on an energetic level, Jack, not a physical level. So close your eyes, Jack, and look in that area, first chakra area, and see if you detect anything. Star, do you see anything in the root chakra? Right. What I'm kind of seeing is like a spiral. You know how on the spiral notebooks they have those spirals? It's almost like a spiral and it bends and moves with the body. Let's see if you pick up anything, Jack. But don't forget that your root chakra is also your safety and your security. What's with the ropes? What are you seeing, Star? And it probably is a childhood issue, Jack, because that's your safety, your security, and your foundation in the world. Okay, your foundation in the world. The things that we learn from our parents. Okay. And I imagine we all have first chakra issues. That would definitely affect your feelings of security. Okay. Okay, so you brought up a specific event. So, Jack, I want you to ask your healing team to highlight Any situations or traumas that are attached to the body, either as a cord or rope or whatever it's coming in as. I feel like it's a spiral, okay? Ask your healing team to highlight those red. Any trauma to that situation specifically. Any cords, implants, attachments attached to that situation. Ask for those to be highlighted red so you can see them, okay, hon? No, let's work on that first chakra issue first. Okay? Let's clear that because it's we can all see it. Okay. So did they hurt your elbow? Did they hurt your elbow when they were holding you off? Yeah, when you were when you were being tossed in the air, did they hurt your elbow? Learning shorthand chats. Okay. Okay, so ask your healing team to neutralize that situation, that memory. Ask your healing team to neutralize that memory, that trauma. Okay? Infinite miles above, infinite miles below, infinite miles around and throughout all times, dimension, realities, existences known and unknown, through past, present, and future lifetimes. Okay? Ask once it's neutralized for your healing team to dissolve it, send it back to source for healing. Okay? And when they do that, hon, I want you to go back and look and see if there's any more red. Or even if something's black, if you see it anywhere in the body, especially in the back, you need to let us know. I think you guys are wonderful. Like I said, because you guys are the ones doing the work. You guys are willing to work on yourselves so we can help heal the world. Shoulder blades were showing red. Okay. Are there any other red ones? And out of curiosity, is that shoulder blade on the same side as where the elbow was hurting also, hon? Blow it into your back. So you do. Okay. Now, cords in the back or somebody being sneaky. Somebody that's sneaking into your energy. Anything in your back. Okay. So again, call in the healing team. Asking them to neutralize it. Yeah. Above, below, around and through, inside and out, through all lifetimes, dimensions, realities, existences known and unknown, through past, present, and future lifetimes. And once it's dissolved, once it's neutralized, ask the healing team to dissolve it and send it back to the universe for healing. Hey, Casey, how are you tonight, hon? How you doing, hon? Okay, now I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit, okay? I'm asking your healing team. Okay, so ask your healing team to highlight any DNA, ancestral patterns, implants, attachments, people, places, situations, karma, illnesses, blood rituals, trauma to the body, and cords, okay, that are not of your highest good, all to be highlighted red. To see if we can save some time, because the angels can do that, okay? Okay, good. Do you see anything else? Black cords, anything inserted into the body anywhere? Because we found a dart in somebody the other day. Okay, good. Why are you saying yikes, son? What's going on? How do you feel? That's the main thing, hon. How do you feel? Oh, the darts? Yeah, a dart. Somebody throwing their nasty little energy in. Yeah. We had a dart, we had like a metal rod, and we had a dagger. How you feeling, Jack? Needing a shower and food. Okay, since you're not seeing anything else, there's one more thing we need to do to seal it off and protect it. Hi, Austin. Okay, I want you to visualize this golden honey color energy coming in through your crown chakra and filling up your whole body. That it needed to be healed. Okay, that was probably what was in your because we were talking about sacral chakra, the first chakra. Okay, that's your safety and security. That would scare the heck out of you and take away your feelings of safety and security. So let us finish this up, Austin, and we'll talk to you and Casey. Yeah. So let me know when your body's filled with that golden energy, okay, Jack? Yeah. Yeah, well, I had a couple husbands like that. And my dad was like that too, Star. I'm Jack. So I fully understand. Okay. Have you filled your body in with that golden honey color energy? Is your body full of that? Okay. Now I want you to expand it out, cleaning out all the energy that is not yours. Expand it out quick. Okay. And you should see a bunch of stuff floating around on the outside of that. Okay. That's all the residue that's left. We've sealed the holes, we've filled the void. The universe doesn't like a void. We needed to fill that all in for everything that was cleared, seal it. Now we've cleaned out the residue of it. When you pop that golden energy out, there should be a bunch of stuff floating around on the outside of it. Tell me when you see that, okay, hon? Are you seeing all that stuff floating around, hon? Okay. Now, all that stuff you see floating around, tell it to go home and then look and see if it's gone. Let me know if you see anything else floating around outside of you. Yeah, like bits of charcoal. Tell it to go home. And then after you do that, look to see if there's anything left that's floating around outside you. Okay, good. Oh no, Austin, put up a bubble of protection around yourself, hon. Okay, good, Jack. Good, good, good. Okay, now, since you're an empath, I'm going to teach you another tool. I know you're hungry and you're tired and need a shower, but this is just real quick, okay? So I'm going to, this is a who does it belong to, okay? So I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths. I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to tell me the first number that pops into your head. Okay, let me know when you're ready. Okay, so what percentage of I am miserable energy is yours? First number that pops in your head. There's your answer. As an empath, you're picking up everybody else's energy. When you start feeling like you are miserable, like you don't know what to do, send it back to source for healing. Because you're picking up everybody else's energy. Okay? Start trying to do this several times a day, hon. What was the rest of your statement? I am miserable. I have no direction. So do this one real quick. What percentage of feeling like you have no direction is yours? What percentage of you feeling like you have no direction is yours? Okay. So do the same thing. Close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths. So none of it's yours. So when you start feeling like that, all the energy that's not mine, I'm sending back to the universe for healing. And you should lighten up. Okay. You can also, that bubble I had you put up, you know where you're going. Yeah. Because you said earlier, I'm miserable. I have no direction. That was your statement earlier. Okay. So when you start feeling lost, like you have no direction, like you don't know what to do, start saying, all the energy that's not mine, I'm sending back to source or to the great spirit or the universe for healing. Okay. That's a huge tool. Huge tool. That makes sense, hon? But you can all that the the blue bubble from Archangel Michael, the white bubble of the white Christ light of protection, and the golden yellow color energy. You can put that around your empathic world and your dream world also, and any dimensions in reality. And if you want to try some night, hon, okay, there's a way to go in and okay. So I was taught that been on for 3 hours. Okay, I was taught that every scenario, every decision we can make is played out simultaneous in dimensions that are side by side each other. Okay, and what happens is each one of those universes are side by side. You can actually go in to some of those universes, clean up leaking energy that's coming into this lifetime. You could also ask, well, I want to experience this. So the universes that this happened in, can you please highlight yourself so you can open the door, pull that energy out, and then close the door. And things you do not want to experience, you can make sure that it's not leaking, and you can also close the door on that energy also. So if you want to play with that some night, come in. Yes. Multiple realities collect, expand and collapse. But they're all playing out simultaneously at the same time. Okay? Yeah, we started early today, Casey. But yeah, so if there's things you want to experience, we can go in and teach you how to do that also. But just remember, who does it belong to is so important. And make sure, look at yourself and make sure that there's no cords attached to you. Yeah, there's no linear time. Always make sure that you never have any cords attached to your back, okay? Because that's when somebody's being sneaky. But I didn't ask for stealth cords. That's all right. We'll get it another. If he comes in again, we'll. And also ask your healing team to highlight any stealth cords. They're invisible. You can't see them. Only your healing team can see them. Okay? So now you have some tools to expand and, yeah. So he's as clear as he wants to be tonight. So now you can go take a shower and eat, Jack. Does he look clear now, Star? Yeah. Thank you for coming in and playing with us, Jack. But I came down with pneumonia in Phoenix in the middle of the summer. And this is the deeper healing technique has come out of that. Oh, so how's your elbow and your teeth now, Jack? We didn't get to work on your teeth, but that the teeth hurting may have been from stress and carrying all that stuff. We'll see. Let us know how you're doing, okay, Jack? And I hope you come back again. I will be back for readings and spiritual talk on Wednesday night, but Friday night is nothing but spiritual talk, okay? It might be TMJ, but you know what, girl? He was carrying a lot of cords, a lot of stuff. That was attacked to the black cords, and the black cords are gone now, right? Always watch for those black cords. That's somebody sneaking in. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Good. Well, I hope that helps, hon. Thank you for allowing us to play with you. Thank you for allowing us to facilitate you healing yourself. You still got some stealth cords? Yeah, there probably is. I don't think. So, Jack, next time you come in, we need to clear your stealth cords, okay? Yes. Yeah. Well, you could go in and ask your healing team to just clear all your stealth cords, okay? Yeah, you can ask your healing team to do that. You don't need us to help you. Okay? So now you can go get your shower and get something to eat. Yeah. Austin, you still here, hon? Okay. Biden's going to be in your town tomorrow. How you doing, Jen? So, Austin, when did they notify you, hon? You behaving yourself today. Okay, Austin, you can ask your healing team to put up a barrier between you and the virus, any viruses, and see if that'll help. But I know I'm taking, you guys have seen how much I've been sick. Somebody goes, well, as much as you've been sick, you need to get checked for antibodies to see if you've had it. And I said, no, they're showing that I've never had it. Okay. But but I take D3, I take zinc, I take elderberry. But I also went in when the virus first started and tried to talk to the virus. And when I asked to talk to it, it was everywhere. Everywhere. It was just overwhelmingly everywhere. And I went in and I told it, I said, I know you have a consciousness. I'm just trying to let you know that the hosts that you are attaching to are dying, and they went like 3 feet out away from me. So I know it has a consciousness. You might want to try going in and talking to it, Austin, and see. What kind of surgery do you have, Jen? Austin, just because nobody else is wearing masks doesn't mean that you have to not wear a mask. Yes. And you could also put a green bubble around you. Green is healing energy. Ask Archangel Raphael to put a bubble of green around you for healing. I didn't go. I went down Saturday and my oldest son changed my spark plugs for me. And then I came home. I've been home all weekend, so. But just because, you know, we have tools, Austin. We really do have tools. But we need to use them, you know? Ah. So, Jen, ask your healing team to come in and help heal all those areas, hon. You can ask for your healing team to also go in and give you a spiritual uh, drip for pain management. You're changing departments? What department you going to now, Austin? I'm so excited for you to get out of there, Austin. Yes, well, I'll send healing energy. You have a good night, Bella. Thank you for being here, hon. You're going to grocery? Is that safer than, yeah, well, I guess that would be safer than cashier, huh? Yes. We love having you, Bella. We love having you, hon. I know. I'm excited for you. Yeah, because your apartment will be ready in December too. Just use your common sense, Austin. I know you have common sense. You know? You're a funny star. What'd I do? So I imagine you're going to miss the beach, but you know what, Austin? The mountains are awesome. I know, Casey. Yeah, that's what I say all the time. There's no common sense anymore, you know? Poor Jack didn't realize what he was coming into, did he? The beach got boring for you? There's lots of things to, you can go hiking, you could go fishing, you could go camping in the mountains. Lots of things to do. Connect with the trees. Get tired. You didn't get blindsided, hun? Did Star warn you? Oh. Well, you know what, Jack? Thank you for being open to making changes, you know? But Jack, now you've learned a new healing tool. Use it and teach it to other people too. Wolfie stalker. But truthfully, Jack, do you feel a lot lighter now, hun? Okay. Now, you know that some of the stuff you're feeling because you're an empath is not even yours. Send it back to the universe for healing. You know how to look for cords. Get rid of the cords. Yeah, those are huge. And you know how to put the bubble of protection on too. Just remember, the archangels are part of your healing team too. Cords and bubbles. And who does it belong to? But the thing is, Jack, that's huge when you're open and receptive to doing that kind of work, especially when you've never heard of it before. We worked with Divine Universe that was here earlier, and she was excited because she feels so much better. Okay, so I know somebody, Jack, that is so resistant to religion. He would When he went in to look at his cords, he said they were like steel cables. And when we asked him to, he said his healing team couldn't do anything. I said, so go in and ask Archangel Michael if he can assist. And he says, Saint Michael is standing on the side with his arms crossed looking at me. And I said, that's because he's waiting for you to ask, and you won't ask. He's so anti-religious. But yet he'll come in and he'll bring a lively debate in and question everything that I'm saying. He's like a number 33 on the numerology. He makes me pull out stuff that I hadn't even thought of in 30 years. Yeah. Yeah, he comes in occasionally. He's Chicken's friend. You've been on here a few times when he was here. He just comes in and questions everything, and it's like, he makes me pull out stuff that I haven't thought of in years. We have lively debates. He told me one night, he goes, oh my God, thank you for just listening to me. I don't have anybody to listen to me. That's huge for him. Yeah, he's a smart cookie, but he just not open to anything spiritual. But yet he listens to, I can't think of his name now. He listens to one of the priests that turned a spiritual teacher, and I can't think of his name right now. Yeah. But I thought that was amazing because Archangel Michael was standing there on the side with his arms crossed because he knew that he wouldn't ask. They know who he is. Eventually he's going to ask. Schroeder's cat proves everything, yeah. So yeah, when he does ask, the floodgates are going to open. So we on Friday nights we have probably about 10 people that come in as regulars, and then we have people that come in, get some healing work done, and then they leave. Some don't come back for a few months, some never come back at all. But I keep saying, how do you change the world one person at a time? Oh, honey, my heart goes out to you. Yeah, stubborn. Are you taking the day off tomorrow, Casey? Are you taking a day off for some self-care tomorrow, hon? And how is your wrist? How is your wrist doing, hon? Poor Jack. Hell no, I got blindsided. But you know what? Just because he wouldn't have wanted you to take the day off doesn't mean that you can't take a self-care day. You know? My birthday's the end of this month. I'm going to take a self-care day for me. Painkillers don't feel a thing. Yes, I hope this Libra season makes a difference. Wow. It's sneaking up 3 weeks. What did I do? There. Oh, don't even bring up Mercury retrograde. I'm not ready for that. Yeah, he's with you all the time, Casey. He's with all the family members all the time. And I talked to Daisy. She said that Kevin has calmed down a lot since you walked him across Star. Mercury retrograde has a tendency to bring back people from the past. It's like, and I don't even listen to readings anymore because they're all saying the same thing. Somebody's coming back from the past and they're going to apologize. It's like a broken record. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And like Priscilla was saying earlier that she has a new boyfriend. Her Libra is in, her Venus is in Libra. My Venus is in Scorpio. You throwing your, how are you going to talk to Leon if you don't have your phone, hon? I'm scared to go camping during those 3 weeks because the weather is crazy. One little town in northern Colorado had 71 degrees in the morning during the day. On one day, they hit 17 degrees at 5 o'clock the next morning. So the weather is, this is Colorado. If you don't like the weather, wait a little while, it'll change. You're going with Jack? Yeah. In Colorado, even in the summer, when you go camping, you take three weather clothes because you never know. But I might take a ride up to a couple of the state parks next week because I'm going to get them off my list too. Couple little day trips. The Pumpkin King is getting ready. So my friend in Arizona started raising pumpkins for the first time. She planted it at the end of April. And she says, "Oh, look at all my little pumpkins." And then they started turning orange. She goes, "I'm waiting for them to get bigger." I said, "Honey, once they turn orange, they're not getting any bigger." So she had probably about 10, 15 pumpkins over the last few weeks. And then she just had a um, sprinkler system installed, and they dug up her pumpkins. But one little branch is starting to come up again along with her melons. So, yeah. She says, yeah, Daisy said that Kevin's calmed down a lot. Verde Valley grows great melons. Southern Colorado grows some great melons also, hon. That's southeastern Colorado. They grow cantaloupe and melons. It's hot and down there, and they just grow like crazy. You're funny, Star. Yeah, but I think Kevin also is trying to push out the new boyfriend too. Northwest Arizona. Yeah. My son in law was trying to get me to move down to Flagstaff, but that's still too hot for me. And I know my way around Colorado and all the mountains and all the little nooks and crannies. And one of the gals that I help out at the food bank, she has a pumpkin that's probably about this big that's growing. She's so excited. And she grew sunflowers for the first time. They're like 10 feet tall. She's so excited. We have zucchini, cucumbers. Here's another kind of squash, little patty pan squash. I think this is another kind of cucumber and some little green peppers growing out here. Now we've got squash bugs moving in. I had to. I would say that Aspen is more central western Colorado. You got chills when I said what, hon? This is my kitchen table. These cucumbers are so sweet. I don't eat a lot of tomatoes. There's been a lot of tomatoes too. And we've got some spaghetti squash starting to grow. But we're going to expand it next year. We're going to expand it next year. We had one area that would not grow, and I ordered one of them little soil testers, and it said we needed something. So I looked it up, and it said lime. So I got some fast acting lime. Everything's growing over there now. Yeah. Oh, and say, yeah, she can't wait for Halloween. Yeah. Going to be an interesting Halloween. We may have snow this year. I may eat some cucumber before I go to bed. These cucumbers are so sweet. So sweet. So, does anybody have anything else spiritually they want to talk about tonight? Got the image from the Dumb and Dumber. Oh my goodness. You're already dressed for Halloween? Yeah. I had to laugh because somebody from New York posted a video on uh, if somebody does this and that, they're a witch. One of the things that, well, you're an empath, you pick up on other people's feelings, and you light candles, and gosh, I didn't even list the rest. I said, oh, right away label everybody as a witch. Oh. Okay, I think we're going to wrap it up at 4 hours. It's 3 hours and 42 minutes now. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Yeah, a chemist is a witch. Yep. Anybody that lights a candle with a prayer is a witch. Anybody that followed their intuition is considered a witch. Oh, Lucy and Ricky this year. How? Yeah, he would make a cute Ricky. That's funny. My hair for about 2 weeks was kind of red, like Lucy, until we got a color stripper. It's just labels. We're all different. We're all supposed to, yeah. Casey, you got some explaining to do. Yeah, I'll just stay home. Stay home. Has anybody seen the new Cinderella movie on Amazon? I watched that last night. I watched The War Tomorrow this morning. My landlord came by and he says, "Watch some of the old movies." Well, I don't. I only have Netflix and Hulu, and they don't have a lot of the old stuff. He says, "Watch some old Fred Astaire movies and stuff." I said, "I can't get them on Netflix and Hulu." Yep. I remember one time my older kids, they played an old movie. It's called Wait Till the Sun Shines Nellie. Oh yeah, I watched Manifest. I'm waiting for the new season. Wait Till the Sunshine Nellies. That was an old movie. They said, this is going to be boring. I didn't have a peep out of them. They didn't fight anything through the whole movie. They were fascinated with it because it had a storyline. Manifest, and my son-in-law got me started on Blacklist, but into the third season I kind of got bored with it. Thank you for what? Teardrops? Yeah, they're starting to put more movies. Okay, they also, I put it in the videos. There's a movie by somebody read the book by Florence Scovel Shinn, The Power of the Spoken Word. I can't find my book. But I do have You Can Heal Your Life. And I have some papers from Carolyn Miss. She goes into huge detail. They're on her website somewhere, but you really have to dig. There was like, I don't know, a couple hundred pages of stuff on chakras. I did find the book, The Lords of the Seven Rays, upstairs. But yeah, it's real important, everybody. Make sure you pay attention, okay, to what you're saying right now. It's so important. And what you're thinking, you know? And I know where the papers are to do the 12 powers of man, so each one of the apostles represented something. I guess Austin must have went to bed, huh? So is Leon still going on tonight, Casey? You still here? Yeah. I kind of worry about you, boy. Okay. Daisy! Star, Daisy's here. Yeah. Now you're coming on, Daisy. We're getting ready to close it up here in a minute. Okay. Yeah. We'll see you in the lion's den. You have a good night, Jack. Thanks for being here and playing with us. Jason, you're coming in and we're just getting ready to close down. We'll be here Friday night, Jason, and I'll be on again Wednesday too. So, are you still on a cleaning spurt, Daisy? Hi, Loose Love. Everybody's coming in. Yeah, have an easy day after last night. I hope you had a good night last night, hun. Yeah. Everybody's coming in now that we're getting ready to close it down. I went on earlier today because I thought, no, you had a bad night? Oh my gosh, Jason. You know, there's an E4 and I bought it. What's an E4, hon? My son messaged me this morning something about a rifle machine. Oh, Jason. Oh, yeah, E4. Yes. Yes. I have it, but I haven't read it yet, hon. Yeah, you didn't get a notification. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? All her stuff is good. All her stuff is good. She's got a couple other books also. What is this? E3 after E2, yeah. Nope, E4. Yeah, she's got a couple other books too yeah. What happened, Jason? What happened, hon? What can we help you with tonight, hon? Well, you know what, Jack? You got to start being more careful and taking care of yourself. Nobody can take care of you but you. I'm glad, hon. You know, we need to keep passing on our teachings, passing on our knowledge. Okay. Well, you know what, Jason? I'm happy you're safe. I'm just happy you're safe. Are you learning everything from what's going on, though? That's the thing. Got to take care of yourself, hon. Okay. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and close it down now. My niece just messaged me too. So, hey, Spirit Monkey, we're just getting ready to close down for tonight. Been an interesting night. Not as interesting as Friday night, but it's been interesting. I will be back Wednesday night. Okay, to do readings. So, and then we'll do a little bit of spiritual talk then. So, okay. We're all sending everybody some love, protection, and healing. Austin, especially you right now. Okay, hon? Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close it down for tonight. I'm tired. Time go. Must repack camper. Thanks for having me. I appreciate all you. Thanks. Have a great night. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Austin, if you need anything, you can always message me. Okay, hon? Because I just think you got a lot of things coming at you right now. But you know, we're all here to talk for you, hon. Okay. Okay, everybody have a good night and namaste. And love and light to all of you. I just love all you guys. Good night, Spirit Monkey.